Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm your expert assassin Lord Fenton. In today's video we're going to do to find a girl quest line. We are also going to hunt down two members of the Cult of Kosmos. One is involved to find a girl, and the other one we're doing right now, that's the Sage of the worshippers of the Bloodline. Yes, that's how I leave that for this video itself. I'm going to speed up this footage until we're close by for the assassination, so here we go on that. I have found the location with the cultist guard nearby. I'm going to try and sneak around, attempt to do assassination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on, and here we go on that.
All of you out.
I am back, and look like we got a decent rod. Look like Outcast this year is now officially done. So is the worshippers of the Bloodline. Now we have got another clue for the Ghost of Kosmos. So this is all good so far. Now from here on out, most of these are story related, or if you kill them, what happens is they appear afterwards, of course. Well, look at that. We got level 58 because we killed some members of the Cult of Kosmos. Well, mainly the Sage, and we completed that big quest. Now we have a new staff that says convert crit damage to damage, but it's read out somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead to find a girl. Alright, we have to fight off these thugs and such and go on with this quest chain. So I'm gonna let the action go on, and here we go on that.
I don't want to be spotted here.
I promise you pain!
Behind you, Mystios! Who were they? And why were they looking for the Etera? Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them, the brutes.
The thieves are here and the Etera aren't.
The Etera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all getting robbed on the way in.
There's no avoiding the Monger's men in Corinth.
I'll keep my guard up.
He craves money, Mystios.
Not only that, but power. Once he smells it on you, you're a gunner.
So the Monger is a Corinthian criminal?
Master of the underground markets. He rules with one hand open for money and the other clenched around a weapon.
A drachmi and blood-hungry monster's what he is.
So he's hunting the Etera. For money?
Exactly. Since the Etera bring in so much drachmi, he wants everything they control.
The thieves are better off robbing them than us.
If you know of the Etera, then you know of Anthusa. I'm looking for her.
They say she's everywhere, though I've never seen her. But the Edera see everything.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pirene, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home next time.
I am back, and we're still on to find a girl. Now we have to meet this one faction leader and figure out what's the problem with the said faction. So we're going to try to do that, of course. Now this quest is the last one for chapter 5. I saved that last. It is very long. I will put timestamps in the video because of the length of it, and it's a good idea too to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the cutscene go on, and here we go.
It shouldn't be long now.
Cassandra has finally found us.
You know me?
And you know her. This is Anthusa.
We saw you help the worshippers at the Temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend.
Hear that, Icarus? Her sight's as good as yours.
Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Phoibe!
Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
But why here? Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusa you were coming. Aspasia taught me a new word. Emissary. That's me.
And now Cassandra and I have met.
See? This is easy. And now I can help you.
I guess that would be all right. Who knows what I'll get into.
Yes!
Just make sure you're extra careful.
We need to move inside, Cassandra. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me, and we'll talk.
Can I come?
As long as you're quiet.
To what do I owe your visit?
Alcibiades told me about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta. A runaway. Long ago. She may have gone by the name of Myrine.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me he raised you.
What did I tell you about talking?
I see. There will be time to respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
As long as you tell me what you know, sooner or later.
You'll have to trust me. You don't get to where I stand without credibility. My word is yours.
And you can always trust Cassandra.
Why don't you go play, Phoibe? Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so...
I propose a trade. Help me. Help us get stronger. Strong enough to rid Corinth of the Monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Misthios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you've heard of the Monger?
From what the worshippers say, he's someone I should watch out for.
They're right. I'm sure his victims wish they'd been more vigilant. My eyes are wide open.
Then you've held your ground well. You're not dead.
Not yet, anyway. But he's employed enough thugs to amass a small army. Now they're attacking people in the street, us included.
He's been killing Etera?
Killing. We're smarter than that. But action must be taken before it goes that far. I'm not the only one who needs help. My girls, Damalis and Irina, are suffering too.
More Monger trouble?
I wouldn't doubt it. Work against their aggressors, and then it will be his turn to suffer. You'll find Damalis here at the spring, but Irina has gone to Bellerophon's garden.
What's wrong with Irina?
She's looking for Cleo, another Etera, who's gone missing. I've been too distracted to help in the search.
Has Damalis told you what's wrong?
She hasn't told me much, but I know these girls as well as I know myself. Something's not right.
I'll see what I can do for them.
Good. The Monger feeds his thugs. With the drachmi, he makes smuggling, weapons mostly, which is all the more lucrative now that he has a war to supply.
So, if someone interrupts the Monger's supply, his men go hungry.
Exactly. Go to his warehouse in the port of Lecheo and burn his cargo, all of it. We'll let chaos take care of the rest.
Why rob people who can't put two drachmi together if he has a business? It's illegitimate, but gets him rich.
Even the smuggling is a front. He steals slaves, innocents, who shouldn't be harmed, but his thugs can burn.
Seems to me that burning his biggest source of income is asking for trouble.
I want to put the new muscle I've acquired on show. Plus, violence is the only language he understands.
I know many people who speak that language. Then the warehouse will be cinders.
I am back. Now here's the good news. To Find a Girl is now officially done in the books. Bad news, we have a new foe named the Monger. And also we have a bunch of multi-quests, so I'll see which one we're going to do first. There will be a cutscene ahead, so here we go on that.
So you're here to help us, Misthios? You don't look like a Monger spy.
I'm more the in-your-face type. You have a Monger problem, Damalis?
I might. One of my regulars has changed. He was a decent man once, but now he's gone bad.
Corinth seems to have a shortage of decent people.
I need someone with muscle to figure out what's behind the change. Why he's different.
He's gotten you scared.
He asks me questions I don't know the answers to about our drachmi. Where we keep money, what Anthusa invests in. As though we're Athenian aristocrats.
Can't Anthusa intervene?
I'm not naive. I won't expose the others to this. So we can go after them next?
He might anyway. Sounds like he needs answers. Who was he before all this?
Obsessive, but never threatening. He didn't stand out in symposiums until he had his drachmi act for him.
Well, something's sure giving him courage now. I'll see what he has to say for himself.
If he's not lurking around here, he'll be at his house. I want this to end today.
It will. People tend to show their true selves to my spear, whether they like it or not.
Alright, so we have to do to help a girl. Now we have to reach the client's house. Yeah, that client's doing something bad, and look like the Monger just bribed him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead on that. So here we go. Well, we are close by now to the client's house, so let's see what's going on with that. Now, up ahead will be a cutscene, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that roll. So here we go on that.
Good, you found me.
Shh! What are you doing here?
I heard the Mali's talking about her crazy client earlier, and I wanted to help.
You may be right. I could use you.
See? That was my plan all along.
I'm going to talk to Damalis's client and see what he has to say.
I've been here, spying, and I heard him mumbling to himself. He's weird. But maybe if I tell you what he said, it could help?
Let's hear it.
Let me think. He said something about having to meet someone at Faye's pig farm tonight. That could help.
It could. Did he mention why?
To get something from them. A deed to some land, I think he said.
Well, that's something. What else?
Oh, he said their name. Vinomenes. Wonder who that is.
Good to know. Thank you, Phoibe the spy.
Not bad, huh?
Time to act. Listen closely. You sneak inside and see what you can find in his house while I distract him.
Quiet like a mouse.
Good, but if you get caught, run. Right out the door. We'll meet afterwards. Promise?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
You're going to Faye's pig farm. And meeting some like-minded person there, I hear.
Where did you hear that? You're wrong. Dead wrong.
They owe you a deed to some land. What that land will be used for, I don't know.
A spy? What else do you have on me? Cough it up.
The Nomenis will be quite upset if I don't let you meet him tonight.
How? What do you want?
I know about the Malis. And as her client, you seem to think she owes you something.
I do love her, you know? With my whole heart.
And yet, you're scaring her.
Better me than another more careless man. Either I hurt the malice or I'm killed.
That's not love. It's weakness.
You say it as though I don't know. He knew that too. That's why he's making me.
Who's making you?
Tell the Mollies I'll stop. That I'm sorry.
Fine. Here, old man.
Alright, Phoibe, good job helping me out. So I'm going to talk to Phoibe and I'll probably most likely end the quest. So here we go in that cutscene.
Let's see what we found.
I wonder what this means.
What's this? A coin purse?
His things aren't very nice, though. If he's rich, why have all that junk?
He must have just gotten paid. I've seen that iron poker used before.
He didn't have a furnace. Why does he have this?
It's not used for fire. It's a weapon. For torture. I saw someone use it in Phokis. Someone huge.
Huge like the Monger?
Just like the Monger. What does the letter say?
It's mean. It says he'll get hurt if he keeps doing things wrong.
I thought as much.
And it says more. That he needs to bring the Malis to a place here in Corinth. There's directions. What do you think it is?
Don't know. But I'll find out.
Right behind you.
Not this time. Go to the Malis and wait for me there.
Oh, please.
You've done enough for today. It could be dangerous. I'll come find you after.
Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I got the sword from you from his house.
Wow. You're a good thief. Place to bring the Malis. A prison? I should find out.
Well, I thought this was over, but it wasn't, so I had to investigate this mysterious house. So up ahead will be some minor combat. I'm gonna let that happen right about now.
They'll keep a sharp watch here. This must be the place described in the letter. Anybody home?
Alright, I am back, so now we're gonna investigate this house and see what's up with it. Oh boy, a lot of blood, so let's see what's going on. Okay, what is this? Chains, oil, 50 Shades of Assassin's Creed, great. Oh boy, another 50 Shades of Assassin's Creed, that's just great. And this one looks like it is a lock of hair, so I'm gonna let the action go on. Here we go.
Gotcha! Alright, you little shit, who sent you?
What are you doing here?
I wanted to help.
Give her here.
Leave, Phoibe, now! Don't take another step.
You're brave coming here. You want a whipping? The Monger would love to take you on.
He'd rot in the underworld for that.
Prude, this is Corinthia. Anything goes in this Sexandron, and the Monger will be satiated.
You're as sick as he is, worm.
Whether they like it or not, any victim he likes gets his special treatment. I'll tell him you volunteer.
You'll get my special treatment right now. I'll fucking kill you.
That's it!
Well, I am back and I defeated the guards. Well, it looked like there's more guards. Well, he's dead. The Minotaur actually should never mess with. It holds power, serious power. And we completed the house, so we're going to report back to this one gal, and most likely we'll complete the quest now. Yes, that was some 50 Shades of Assassin's Creed back there. That's not a good sign, especially with the Monger. So he's not only hurting this faction, he's also hurting the women of that faction. Maybe even taking some away, which is real bad. Now, up ahead it's going to be a cutscene. I'm going to let that roll, and here we go on that.
Cassandra, your little friend beat you back. You made it.
And fast. I know all the shortcuts now. I'm sorry, Cassandra.
It's all right. You had good intentions.
I thought I could sneak in, like before.
I'm glad you didn't. Especially with what I found there.
What happened to you?
I just left the Monger's Sexandron, if you can believe it. And it's where you were headed.
No.
It's true. Your client was being forced to take you there. And we found these.
What does this mean?
It means the Monger got to him. He does have his hand in everything.
At least I know how to deal with him now that I know what he's after.
He'll leave you alone now. He gave me his word.
So, we really can trust you, can't we?
We're not all so easily blackmailed.
Well, that quest is now officially complete and done to help a girl. So that's the good news. One down. I think there are 2 more to go. So let's see what quests shall we do now. Alright, next up is follow that boat. Yes, we're going to be doing a boat quest, so there'll be a cutscene ahead, and here we go on that.
By Aphrodite, Cleo better get back here soon.
Maybe there's something a mercenary can do for you.
How did you know I needed help?
Anthusa told me you could use a hand.
Cleo, one of our girls, didn't meet me for prayer this morning. She wasn't at home either. I'd go investigate, but I'm not sure what I could do on my own.
She might have been taken.
I asked around. One of our clients said he saw Cleo brought aboard the ship. The men were armed, so there was nothing he could do. I'd pay a lot of drachmi to get her back.
Armed? Take me to the ship. We'll get Cleo back.
Alright, so follow that boat. Now we're going to escort this girl to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the footage on that, and here we go. I am back from speeding up the footage, so now we're going to still follow the girl. I think we are close by, so she'll give us an objective to do, of course. So let's see here. She is not slowing down anytime soon, and look like she is. Now we have to board our ship and rescue this one girl, which is 200 meters away. Well, good thing I did upgrade my ship to maximum. Well, DLC 1 maximum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on, and there will be a cutscene after that, so here we go.
Get in position to sail!
Helm's ready for you, Commander. We are pulling up to that salvage.
Lower sail! Lower the oars! Full power! Master! Woo! Feel that wind! We've got a fight coming! Be ready!
Arrows inbound! They are going to hit us! Enemy fire imminent!
Arrows at the
Arrows!
now!
We are about to lose! Alaka! They are heading right for us!
Ready! Spear! Get ready to board! Follow me!
Stay back. I'm here to rescue you. Rescue me? You sunk my boat, pirate. Put the knife away. I'm a friend.
What do you mean?
Your friend Irina hired me to save you from these men and bring you back.
Irina? I commissioned that ship to steal me away from Corinth.
You're escaping? From what?
You have no idea what the Monger does to people. The things I've seen, no one in Corinth is safe.
The Greek world is being ravaged by war. You're no safer on these seas than you are in Corinth.
Mystios, please. We were heading to Mykonos, which is safe. If you'll take me there, I can pay you the toll I would have paid my crew.
All right, I'll get you there. Next time my crew docks at Mykonos, you can depart. In the meantime, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Mystios. This is what's best, I promise.
Alright, that was long, but that was worth it. So now we have to escort to Mykonos. I already explored that island, so I'm going to cheat a bit by teleporting myself over there, then call my ship to the nearest port, then complete that quest, of course. Then go back to the other quest. So I'm going to skip ahead right about now. Alright, here's a tip for everybody if you want to take someone from one place to another that's an island or something. What you do is you get a sync point, you go there, then you go to the harbor and you call the ship. Boom, quest is complete and such, which is all good. So that's what we're going to do exactly as that. So that's a nice tip from me. Alright, so we're getting close to the docks. I'm going to use the docks to summon my ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cutscene go on. So here we go on that.
You've more than made up for killing my abductors, Misthios. Thank you.
Try to stay out of trouble, all right?
I'll consider it. Put my coins to good use and wish me luck.
Good luck.
Well, that quest escort service is now officially complete. A side quest within a side quest, so this is all good and she's done. So I'm going to do is bust open my map. Alright, let me see here. Busting open the map. First I'm getting that quest, follow that boat. I'm going to complete that next, which will be real quick. Then I'm going to go to the area I was at previously. And there we are right there. Alright, I'm back where I am at. And there's the harbor 250 meters away or less, give or take. Which is all good. Once in a while you get a main quest, then you get a side quest. My advice is do it real quick, because most of them are real quick in this game. You can get rid of it, then go back to the main quest, which is all good. That's what I did. It didn't take much time. I did that quest. Now I'm going to go to this quest and I'm going to turn it in. Alright, so I'm using my ride to get there a lot faster. Well, my ride's still slow, but I wish they had a gallop button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cutscene go on and complete the quest. So here we go on that.
What happened? Where is Cleo?
Your friend is safe. That's what matters.
So, she's really gone?
She's not coming back. No.
Thank you. I'll let Anthusa know. Guess I'll be alone at prayer tomorrow. You promise she's safe?
You have my word.
I am back. Now that quest is complete. We have one left. Burn some supplies in a warehouse that the Monger owns. So let's skip to that right now. Alright, we're 100 meters away or less. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this action and cutscene go on, and here we go on that.
Careful. I don't want to be caught here. This is the place. Time to burn some cargo.
Just let me know. You! Please! Help!
Come and get it.
You fight like a Spartan. There's resolve in you.
We have that in common.
I saw innocents trapped in the flames.
I did what I could. The flames were thick.
No one can be spared of Hades. My thanks anyways.
My name's Cassandra. I'd thank you too, if I knew who you were.
Razidas of Sparta. You're a newcomer to Corinth.
You're a spy too?
An old Spartan tactic. I have my ways.
I get the sense that's a Corinthian hobby. Anthusa has her Etera watching from every post.
Ah, Anthusa. We disagree, but have a common enemy.
The Monger?
We agree he should be killed, but we differ on how.
So, Sparta also has a Monger problem. What do you know about him?
His weapon has a far reach. Corinth is allied with Sparta. It's our duty to protect them.
Then working alongside Anthusa is your best bet.
If she had her way, the Monger would be flayed in the streets. Sparta wants him dealt with quietly.
What do you want to do with him?
Right now, the Monger rules Corinth. I want to replace him with minimal bloodshed.
He'll only be dethroned if he's killed. It's simple.
Yes. Diplomacy isn't something he understands.
From what I hear, I'm not surprised.
We arrested his top men, armed the citizens, tried to stir the police against him. It never came to be. The only thing left to try is a quick slice of the blade.
That would do it.
We'd lure him into Corinthia's sacred cave, and it'd be over.
By the time I leave Corinthia, the Monger will be dead.
Do that, and Sparta will be in your debt.
I was Spartan, once.
Once?
Until I was thrown off Mount Aietos as a child.
and left for dead.
You're the daughter of General Nikolaos? All of Sparta knows your name. And here you are, alive. Impossible.
I survived. I raised myself alone while life continued in Sparta.
Never mind being a Spartan. Those of good character will forgive and should be forgiven.
I'm on the hunt for my mother, Myrrine. And the only way is through Anthusha.
Yes, Myrrine.
You knew Nikolaos?
A good general, but a stubborn Spartan.
And rewarded for his loyalty.
But he disappeared, and his body was never found. The state pronounced him dead.
That's all right. I haven't seen him since I was a child. You don't know anything about Myrrine, do you?
I know that no one should have to endure such tragedy alone. And I heard she left Sparta that night. No one has forgotten Myrrine.
From what I know, she wanted them to forget. There's no going back now.
The displaced can always find their way home. The gods have just decided you must fight for it.
They couldn't make it any easier.
Chin up, Spartan. Easy doesn't exist.
Goodbye, Brasidas.
We'll meet again. I'm in the fight with you. Show courage.
Well, that quest is now officially in the books. That's complete. Port of Lawlessness. And I'm in danger still in the area, so that's the good news. Now, the next one's called Monger Down. That should be the quest to take out the Monger, which is very good. Alright, this next part of the quest will give us two choices. One is to deal with the Monger inside the cavern, and two, the other one's inside town in front of everybody. Now, inside town in front of everybody is very dangerous, I've read. I took the cave option because it's in a cave and less collateral damage. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I just only do is kill my foes, and that's it. So I'm going to follow this Spartan's advice of luring him into the cave, which is good. So up ahead will be the cutscene explaining my choices I just explained. So I'm going to let that go on, and here we go on that.
Your plan seemed to work. The Monger's thugs ambushed me.
I heard. I also heard you had no problems dealing with them.
It wasn't my first fight in Corinth.
Or your last. We're going to take the Monger to task at the theater. I've arranged a Corinthian drama no one will forget.
Brasidas is worried about the anarchy that could follow the Monger's death. He wants him dead, but wants it done quietly.
That man is a long way from Sparta. This is Corinthia, so we'll do it the Corinthian way.
I agree with Brasidas. I say we take him to the sacred cave.
This isn't what we planned.
The Monger needs to be erased from existence. We'll fight him in a private place, and he'll die. A simple transaction, remember?
If you insist, we'll meet you at the sacred cave.
Alright, next part of the quest is find a Monger in the cave, the scarce cave, so we're going to look for that, of course. Well, look like I already found that. That's good news. Like I said before, I'm going to take the more safer route. I'm going to try to stealth in this cave and see how far I get on that. So once I get to the entrance of the cave, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action and cutscene go on, and here we go on that.
it is you, a demigod in the soot and shit streets of Corinth, killing my men, helping those fucking parasites?
That's me.
Ah, arrogant, just like your mother.
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Get your filthy hands!
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
What? You knew?
Oh, I fucking knew her all right. She was big fucking trouble. But I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head. Demos will wish she was watching this.
Not if I bring her yours first.
Get the fuck out of my city.
It's not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my streets! You're going to fight me? You're fucking crazy! Wish I could have been there to watch Demos break your neck.
Don't make me laugh.
Wait! No! The people of Corinth must see him die.
Anthusa.
Take him out of here and bring him to the theater. Show everyone his cowardice.
No. You wanted him dead. Here he is.
It's a shame that people don't get to see him bleed. His cries should have rung out across the city.
He's dead. I've delivered. Your turn.
Yes, you're right. He's dead. Take his body to the square. Let the people get a last good look at him. As for you, Cassandra, I owe you information. We'll talk about your mother, just not here. I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alcibiades. He sent you here, after all.
There's more to him than meets the eye.
He knew you could save Corinth from that beast.
Everybody benefits. Everybody wins.
You've proven to be a very valuable business partner.
Speaking of business, you owe me, Anthusha.
Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me, like a great storm.
I remember that part of her well.
A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for.
You speak of her kindly. You were her friend.
Perhaps on the surface, but she had a great pain in the middle of her that no one could get to.
How did you come to know her?
There was so much rain that night. I saw her, sleeping in the streets, and gave her shelter.
She was a vagrant? I wonder what my father would think of that.
I didn't know what happened to her. All she told me was that she'd left the place that tore her apart. Sparta.
Did she find work?
She kept to herself, with one eye always on the port. She could have stayed with us, but I think she was looking for something else.
Was there no mention of her past? A husband, family?
Nothing. Speaking of Sparta only brought her misery. It's like a part of her was missing.
After Corinth, where did she go?
That? I don't know.
She must have given you some hint.
I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to a lucky dice throw. Tyche owed her that much, at least. I remember the ship's name well. Siren Song.
Siren Song.
It was famous for weathering all that Poseidon threw in its path.
Thank you, Anthusa.
May the gods look well upon you, Cassandra. Visit me anytime. I'll catch you up on Corinth's affairs. It seems I have an interesting future ahead of me.
So do I.
I am back. So that was a long cutscene. The good news is the Monger was part of the Cult of Kosmos, the Spartan faction. And with that quest, Chapter 5 is officially complete, called The Hunt. Now we're officially in Chapter 6, which that's going to be the next video. Well, that's all the time we have for today's video. This is Lord Fent signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Layers all.